Hey guys, I'm Joyce. Welcome to my video diary. Today is Saturday, February 24th, 2024. I actually did make some notes tonight. You might have noticed that I had started, I guess I did, I don't know, about 4 or 5 videos where I was really working on trying to have a topic, and I was trying to get more creative with the titles, and then I've been debating lately. I mean, I did stop that. I've been debating whether or not I got lazy or if I just reprioritized. I think I reprioritized because I've got my taxes that I am still working on, and it just seemed, I mean, I wanted to keep my commitment to myself doing this every day, so I did want to do something, but I've been wanting to focus the time that I'm spending more on my taxes. And a couple days ago, I noticed that the pet food was getting pretty low. Like, well, I better order some more. But the last food that I ordered was completely different from what I had been feeding the cats and the dogs. And so there was some trial and error. What do they like? What do they not like? And I made a spreadsheet because that's what I do. And I've been keeping track. I've been keeping a log of how much they eat, how much each animal eats of which kind of food. So I was able to narrow it down. Actually, it was all one brand of the canned food for the cats anyway. All one brand that they liked. And I ordered like 3 or 4 different brands. Anyway, so I've been working on that since yesterday, going through my spreadsheet, trying to get the formulas right in the spreadsheet to make it easy on myself to figure out, how much they've been eating overall and which ones they apparently prefer. So I was able to finish that today, and I just now finished placing a new order for the food. So I eliminated half of what I had in the original order and doubled up on the ones that they did like. So so that's taken me, well, like I said, 2 days. And so I interrupted myself doing the taxes to do that because it was becoming urgent. So I believe I've ordered in time that I'm not going to run out. And I do still have some of the food that they don't prefer, so I can rely on that if I need to. So yeah, I've just been kind of reprioritizing. Normally I get really frustrated with myself about this, about reprioritizing, but I'm not this time. I'm being really thoughtful about it, and intentional about it. Like I said, I realized that the food was running out and the food is important. And the food that I ordered, I don't think I can get locally. And even if I can, some of it I can, and some of it I have been, but it does cost more locally. And as much as I love that local store, right now I want to save some money. And when I get to the point where I'm making more money and I can afford to shop at the local store, I will shop there for my food. Although by then, hopefully I'll have everybody on raw diets and I won't need to shop there for those things. My point was, So I've been reprioritizing. First, I prioritized my taxes over trying to refine my videos. And then I prioritized the pet food over my taxes. And now I'm going to go back to the taxes. Like I said, normally I would get pretty frustrated with myself thinking that I just can't do this right. I can't get my shit together. That kind of thing. But I am really focusing better. I really am proud of myself. And it feels so much better, to not be frustrated, to trust myself, to come back to what's important when I'm done with what's currently important. Well, I won't start tomorrow because tomorrow is my day at the cat sanctuary. And Monday is my errand day. And I'm not scheduling anything else on my errand days. I remember talking about that before, because I get really flustered and I feel overwhelmed, and then it's kind of a sucky day. So if I feel like I have time to work on my taxes on Monday, then I will, but I'm not putting it on my calendar. And I don't remember about Tuesday. So it may be Wednesday before I'm working on my taxes again. And I'm okay with that because I still have time. I mean, I don't want to stretch it out all the way till the end, to the deadline. Last year I had to file an extension and I did not like doing that. So yeah, it may be Wednesday before I get to my taxes. I'm going to be okay with that because I know what my schedule is. I know what my regular schedule is. I know what I normally do. And anyway, so that's that. I'm referring to my notes because I did make some notes. Just because it came up today, I was listening to an old podcast episode of Brooks, the Life Coach School. Who else, right? While I was doing housekeeping today. And they were talking about style, and how you want to show up in the world. And there are 3 things that affect your personal style and how you want to show up in the world. And one is your environment. One is, I'm trying to remember if it was very specific or if, anyway, it was about your physical appearance. So they may have broken that down into clothing and other, or maybe it was just personal appearance. And then there was something else that I don't remember. Anyway, it just got me thinking about, well, my environment and what that says about me, which is my home and my car. My car is part of my environment. And in my opinion, it says that I don't care because of the clutter that I have. And also because of the smell in here of the cat's urine marking. And I have a carpet, which is it's not part of the problem of the urine marking, but it is part of the problem of preventing the smell of the urine marking. Anyway, so there's that. So yeah, so I was thinking about my environment, but mostly I was thinking about my personal appearance. And I have thought over the past, I don't know, couple years, I guess, about my wardrobe. Yes, it's very minimal, and I do like that. I like having kind of a uniform. But I want 2 different kinds of uniforms because, one, when I'm working with and for Let's Stay Together Pets, it's very animal centered. And so I want my clothing to be practical because I may have cats climbing me. And so clothing can get ruined, with claws ripping holes and stuff. Or, dogs jumping on you with dirty paws. And so there's that. It needs to be practical. And I want it also to be fun and animal oriented. And I do have I wear mostly jeans, which I'm comfortable with cats climbing me on. And they're very washable. So when if I end up with a muddy dog on me, that's okay. It's easily washed. And then I've got t-shirts with cute dog and cat stuff on them. And I would like to continue that. I would like the tops. I would like to have more variety, just a few more. And ones that I choose. Most of what I have been gifts. Actually, I think they all are. Yeah, all of my animal-centered clothing was given to me. And so I would like to choose some of my own. But besides that, I realized, well, my other identity is as an artist now. And I've always loved the clothing that I identify with being an artist as well. Not doing the work, because for me, the art that I'm doing it can be messy. So I want to protect my clothes, and I do wear an apron when I'm painting. But when I'm out and about, when I'm at craft fairs, and just in general, depending on, which part of me I feel like I'm representing that day, when I feel like I'm representing myself as an artist, I would like to be dressed in the way that I see as an artist. And for me, that seems to be the boho style. Bohemian. I'm pretty sure that's what boho is short for. But yeah, the flowy blouses, the not necessarily bright colors, but colorful. And the dresses, flowy and just really freestyling. Pretty. They're also pretty clothes, I think. But anyway, and I don't have clothes like that. I did have a skirt like that, but it was too long for me and it just got so annoying. And I do have a blouse. It's an open blouse, so kind of like a duster sort of thing. So one. And so I would like to change that. I would like to be more intentional about that and really choose a wardrobe for me to suit the artist part of me. And I've also been thinking, well, like I mentioned in the one video about being 55, and was like, this is what 55 looks like, and my little jowl things that are starting. And just the way when I've been on Zoom for my private coaching calls, we use Zoom, and Zoom has this touch-up feature, touch-up appearance. And when I select that, I don't do my calls with that because I kind of feel like that's deceptive, But when I choose that, it was like, oh, wow, I look good. And then I unselected, like, wow, my skin, I'm not happy with the way my skin looks. I just feel like it's not uneven skin tone, I believe they call it. It looks kind of splotchy, and I don't think it's probably as bad as it seems to me, but it bothers me. And I kind of struggle with, I would like to wear makeup because I think I would like the way I look better. And yet that also seems inauthentic. I mean, if I truly want to be accepting of who I am, my personality and my appearance, then I think not wearing makeup is part of that. I mean, because this is who I am. This is the way I was made. This is the way I have evolved. This is part of the deal, And even though, I don't know, I'm back and forth about it. Even though I want to be accepting of myself, I also wish that I wish that I actually liked better the way I look. I used to think I was pretty, and I haven't thought that way in quite a while. And I think part of that is the hairstyle. I really love my hair short like this. It's so practical. It's so easy. I can do it myself when it starts getting too long. I just buzz it off, But I don't necessarily like the way I look with it. And so I don't know. I've been debating that too. I don't know what kind of a hairstyle I would like that would still be short, that would still be easy. My biggest deal is I don't like it in my eyes. So it has to be shorter than here. It has to be shorter than my eyebrows. It just can't come any closer to my eyes than this. And even down here, like if the wind is whipping it, even if it's not, just being around in a room, even, it could be down to here and it won't be in my eyes. But if the wind is whipping and I'm outside, if it's down to here, yeah, it's going to be all up in my eyes. Anyway, so I've just kind of been struggling with that. And another part of the makeup thing is, excuse me, is that I'm environmentally conscious. It doesn't mean that I'm perfect about it, but it's on my mind a lot. And when I'm weighing the thing about makeup, it's like, well, they all come in like plastic, right? I mean, there are some products that come in glass. But unless I'm shopping for them directly, like at a department store or something, I don't know what comes in glass and what comes in plastic. And it's just, I don't know. So far, it hasn't been worth it to me, obviously. It hasn't been worth it to me to do that kind of research, to, any of that. I just rather not wear it at all. And I have also been thinking about, well, DIY stuff, but then it goes back to the this is how I was made thing. Anyway, so I just mentioned that because it's something that has been on my mind, here and there, kind of, on the back burner, so to speak, or kind of subconsciously. Not quite subconsciously, but was really on my mind today. And hell, I'll put a link to that podcast in the description below, just in case you feel like checking it out. And I guess that's it. That's it for tonight. Because like I said, I would rather spend my time on other things right now. But I'm wanting to keep my commitment to myself. So, and right now I'm using up family free time. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Because I'm gonna, yeah, even though I'm working at the sanctuary tomorrow, I'm still gonna do a video. So talk to you guys later. Good night.